What's up and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 295. Wunder?
Ooh,
Not ooh.
bitch.
Fuck. That's worse. Hey, at least I didn't have to say ooh at the end of every sentence for 10 minutes. That would have been tough.
Right.
Oh yeah, no more timer.
Yep, no
I'm
more
free.
timer.
I almost wasn't.
It only-
Caleb threatened me.
Oh.
That was a threat.
It would have been funny.
No.
He should have done it. I don't even know what the threat was, but he should have done it.
So 20 gifted, which would have added 4 hours when we were under like 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then would have made the number really scary. Because after 20 gifted, I would have had like 187 subs or something, which would have meant we were 13 subs away from a thing doubling the time.
Oh.
I would have got scary. And then I would have jumped off a cliff.
You mean you didn't want to sit there for another month?
No. Well, no. For reasons I'll tell you about later. I'm not going to talk about them on the podcast.
Oh,
But
fair
no.
enough.
Yeah. You had something to say, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, did I mention that my truck is in...
Yeah, your truck's all fucked because I felt really bad because you, like, bought merch and did donos and then your truck fell apart and it's like,
Yeah. Well, a lot of things has happened with the truck. I got parts ordered that I plan to do myself, but there's a terrible screeching metal on metal noise coming from under the truck, and it's temperamental. Sometimes you'll go to try and start it, won't start. So I'm pretty sure my starter's bad. So I was hoping that was the problem that was making the noise. And so I stopped at a mechanic today, and he got his cool little earbud gadget thing that kind of locates noises a little better than I can. And he says, well, it's not coming from the starter, it's coming from somewhere else behind the engine. So he's not quite sure what it is yet until he gets tore into it a little bit. And I'm like, fuck. So yeah, when it rains, it pours. You try to buy a house, and a truck that's gone 220,000 miles without having any issues decides to have all the issues at once. So I got to get a starter. I already have a radiator reservoir, radiator hose upper and lower, and a thermostat ordered.
Jesus.
And then now it sounds like I need a starter. I'm not sure how much that's going to cost. I just spent $400 on an alignment and a rotation and a brake flush. And so I'm not sure what the problem is or how much it's going to cost for the noise.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's something simple and not going to cost much,
Yeah.
But I doubt it. But anyway, luckily my truck is an older truck, so you take a wild guess on a radiator reservoir, thermostat, and hoses. Take a guess on how much that costed.
$289.42.
You're closer than most people, because most people guess like $600-700.
Sure.
$200.
Okay. I got weirdly specific with my guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known the cents because there is some, it's like $200 and some odd cents or whatever. Yeah. But I was going to order, so I've always ordered my stuff off of Rock Auto, because they gave you free shipping after, if you had an order over $100 or something like that, usually you got free shipping. So I thought, $200, it'll be free shipping. Awesome. I went to go place the order, and it come up with what you wanted to do for shipping, if you wanted to express ship or whatever, and they wanted $130 for express shipping, And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take the normal package or whatever, and clicked on it. $78 for shipping. I'm like, that's almost half the price of the total cost. What the hell? Yeah, so I was like, that's not happening. So I just wrote down all the part numbers and got on Amazon and found the exact same parts on Amazon and ordered it through Amazon, and that's free shipping because I have Amazon Prime. So, yeah, $200. Got parts on the way. I probably will have someone else do the starter for me because those are a pain in the ass to get to. You have to remove the passenger tire and the entire wheel well in order to try and get to it. And even at that, unless you have specific tools, that make things easier. Because I could do it. It would just be such a pain in my ass. So I'd rather pay someone else to do it. But the radiator and all that stuff, I can reach all that stuff. And so I plan to just do that myself. And it hopefully shouldn't take too long. I'm just nervous about what the noise is. Hopefully it's not anything
too bad.
Too bad. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had the appraisal done yesterday on our house, and it probably won't be completed until Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the inspection done today, my personal inspector that I brought in. And we talked to him. I had to go to a funeral, and so I didn't have to work today. So I just went to the funeral and hauled butt back to town to catch the inspector, and we just caught him before he was getting ready to leave. So he kind of showed us some stuff, and he goes off of like a green if it's good, yellow if it's like something that can be addressed, it's like not that big of a problem.
Yeah.
And then red, like, hey, this is a problem, it needs to be addressed as soon as possible type thing.
Yeah. Ow.
And so everything was in the green except he had 10 things that were in the yellow and no red on the house. Good. And he said that's really shocking because the house is 19 years old. Which isn't, in a house aspect, is not that old, but he said, I've had brand new houses.
Yeah.
He says typically a brand new house will have 20 to 25 yellows and usually 1 or 2 reds.
Yeah.
That he finds. And he said, so the fact that you have a 19-year-old house that only has 10 little things in the yellow, and then everything else is good, he says that's like pretty good. That's really, really good. And the stuff that he showed me was just like, when you run the hot water, there's a tiny little leak underneath the sink, which to me sounds like it's just need to tighten the fitting on the hose or something like that.
Most of it's like stuff you could fix like the day you move in.
I literally get paid to do most of this stuff at work. So, and then he said the 2 things that were probably the most important is he had in the breaker box for the shop, there's a loose breaker.
Yeah.
Which he said is not a huge deal. And then he got up on the roof and he said the roof looks fine. Like the roof looks good, except for there's like 2 little spots on like the edge, the very edge, where there's like it's missing the asphalt.
Yeah.
Part of it, like the shingles there, and good. It's not like missing or something, but it's just missing the asphalt or something. And it's right on the edge of the roof, so it's not like a super big deal. So he's like, yeah, that's really the only thing that, then there's some outlet covers or whatever, which I'll buy some outlet covers and put them on. So, but yeah. So he said there's nothing that should, affect any of the loan or anything like that, because we're doing an FHA loan. So they're kind of sticklers on certain things when it comes to houses. If there's anything that's problematic, they will not go through with the loan until that problem's addressed. So it sounds like everything's good. The loan should be able to go through no problem. We talked to the people that live there currently, and it was kind of cool. They're kind of cool people, and Of course they're in their 90s, so. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're excited to get out of where we're at now and into a place with more room, and it's an actual house and not a trailer house.
Yeah. That is exciting. Sorry, I just got added on Twitter because there's an app that lets you make your own power rankings for the NFL now. Sorry, I'm totally switching gears, but this is funny as fuck. And Jake tweeted his out last night. The Packers didn't play this week. He dropped the Packers by 2 spots.
Packers didn't even play and they're still getting bullied.
Well, he's a Packers fan, but he tried to use that as a shot at me because Nicole posted hers and the Packers went up in their bye week, which is fair. A lot of teams played like shit, whatever. But he goes, at the Geek Slays, take notes, pal. Ball knowers don't drop a team who didn't play. Dog, you did it. You dropped a team that didn't play. What are you talking about?
What? Bro.
Who cares? You do. What the fuck are we doing? I need to go make sure I save the picture of his fucking thing though. Before he
funny when people roast themselves. Well, they're like so sure, like I'm gonna roast him, and then it's like damn. I did not notice that.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm apparently the only person who thinks the Vikings are. So the Packers move up on their bye week. Everybody else is making the Vikings drop in their power rankings after beating the Browns, a team that the Packers couldn't beat. What do you mean? That math don't math.
Yep.
And you can't do, well, it's just the Browns. Well, the Packers couldn't beat just the Browns. And if we're going to start doing the excuses game, it's like, well, the Vikings won while missing 8 starters. I think that I'm never going to be the guy who argues about injuries because you play with who you got. You got to win your games or lose them no matter what. Like, that doesn't matter. But if we're going to play the excuses game, I get to play the excuses game. They won with a backup quarterback and 90% of a backup offensive line and a backup running back. And then they benched Jordan Addison, at least to start the game, because he got in trouble. He missed a walkthrough. He was busy doing something in Britain. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
My excuse for the Bills is we need to burn our rivalry jerseys and call it good.
Number one, what the fuck? Where was the shoulder thing? Why was it not on the uniform?
Right, yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, the uniforms that they showed us isn't even the same uniform they're wearing?
They just gave you shitty white uniforms, and now they really did just try to copy the Vikings, but worse in every way. It's just worse. I don't get it. At least with the shoulder thing, they tried their own thing, but then they just... Because it would pan to the stands, and you'd see a fan in that jersey.
Right.
And it had the thing. Hi.
Thank you, Hunter. Chandler says hi. She says hi. But the thing is like, I wonder if, like, because it was like a weird material on the shoulder pad, maybe. If like the NFL league was like, oh, we can't have that in the game, it's gonna cause, could cause injuries or some weird shit like that. But
like the Cardinals did the weird stuff with their jersey where it had like the stuff all over it. So I don't feel like that. I did see and thought the best tweet I saw was that the Bills had to lose because they chose to wear their rivalries against the Patriots. And snow melts in May. So
I knew that's where that was going.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Also, Drake May had his coming out party, which is unfortunate. The Patriots don't deserve good things.
I guess I didn't hear about this.
What, you just didn't watch the game? Drake May played awesome. Outplayed the MVP on the other side of the field. He had his coming out party. I'm really good now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to happen on prime time, and it has to be like, I just outdueled a quarterback that's better than me. Look, I've arrived. And man, the Patriots only had to suffer for like 5 years. This isn't fair. Somebody take it away.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, you look at it, the Bills have lost to the Patriots on. They can't play the Patriots on primetime and win. It's just can't happen. It's never for like the last 5 prime times they played the Patriots, they've lost. So, can't break that streak. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the offense missed out on a lot of like things they could have exploited against the Patriots. I think the Patriots have really, really good corners, but I don't think they have that great of like middle linebackers and defensive backs.
Well,
so like,
for who? For the Bills or for the Patriots? My brain.
Patriots.
I mean, they have like a top 5 corner.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Their corners are really good, but like their backs.
They're
the middle of the field for the Patriots are their weak points. And all they did was attack the corners.
Well, yeah.
And then you look at like Kincaid, the tight end. He had like one of his best games he's ever had. Makes sense because a lot of times he's running in the middle. He attacks the middle. And so I just feel like that was kind of a coaching error and a error on Josh Allen to not attack the middle of the field a little more. Also, the penalties. I'm upset we lost. But like the Patriots won by 3 points and we had 100 yards in penalties.
Yeah.
So, and 3 turnovers. We had 2 fumbles and 1 interception. And we still only lost by 3. So I'm not too worried about it. We got some defensive help coming, hopefully. We lost Poyer again, Hyde.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
He came in, played really well, but also tore his pectoral or whatever again. Re-injured himself again. So, whatever. It's not great there.
What year is it?
2025?
The playoff picture is weird. The Colts are the 1 seed. Like, just looking at the playoff matchups, you got the Colts with the bye, Jaguars, Chargers, Broncos, Steelers, Pats, Bills. Is it 2007? What the hell?
I guess. Also, what the hell happened to the Chiefs? I looked at the score. It was 21-0, and I was like, "Oh, that game's over with." And I wake up this morning, and there was literally the first thing I seen on TikTok was this thing that was like what the Bills needed to wake up to after losing to the Pats. Yeah. And it was the Kansas City 2 and it was 2 and 3, and I'm like, "Well, that's stupid because they didn't lose." And then I went and looked them all. Trevor Lawrence must have pulled some shit.
Trevor Lawrence is I don't understand him. He's the dumbest. Like, so the game-winning drive. He comes out. He like makes a super boneheaded throw, then immediately takes a sack, then makes the most "fuck you, I was the number 1 overall pick and considered a generational prospect for a reason" throw, then does some dumb fuckery, then gets them into the red zone somehow, then has the play where he scores the game-winning touchdown. Is the best way I can describe this play is watching a baby horse learn how to walk.
I heard he fell down like twice.
Yeah, so he got stepped on and fell down. Stood up, fell down, stood back up, and fell down running into the end zone.
How the hell did he have that much time?
Because Chris Jones decided football was for suckers.
Oh, fair enough.
Um, yeah, here I'm sending you just a screenshot of it to start because it's funny. Because it's just a screenshot that says Trevor Lawrence scored a touchdown on this play.
Oh my god. He looks like he injured himself in that picture.
Here you go. Here's the actual game winner.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, it's hilarious. Down he goes, up and at him. Touchdown. Oh, it's funny.
There, it came through finally. Down, gets up, runs. Oh, I'm gonna run over here. Oh, I'm gonna jump in. What the hell? Only the Jaguars, dude.
Dude, I'm a little upset. Not at that, but I had initially picked the Jaguars to win this game.
Oh,
And then I looked and I'm like 6 games behind my sister in the standings in our like picks thing. And I was like, I don't really want to take the shot. I think the Jags are going to win, but I don't want to take the shot because if I'm wrong, then she gains another game and I'm fucked. So I hedged my bets and picked the Chiefs. And I was telling people all week, I'm like, the Jaguars are going to fucking win. I just know it. I have to hedge my bet, but I just know it. And then I turned the game off when it was like 21-3 or whatever.
That's what I did. I seen that. I was like, oh, this is over. Mahomes is just walking all over him, not even getting slowed down. And then I seen the stat where Mahomes threw a 99 pick six, 99 yard pick six.
Yeah, happens.
That made me feel good. Yep.
The Colts have decided that their secondary is just going to be Vikings cast-offs, apparently. Because they signed Cam Bynum, they traded for Mekhi Blackman, and they brought Lewis Seen in for a workout. They're just like, you played for Minnesota, you will play here now.
Minnesota knows what's going on. It's just
They
doesn't
don't
ever work out for them.
Yeah, it never works in Minnesota. Ugh. It's a little ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough seeing guys that used to be on your team, then they come back or they're doing really well in the league, or they come back and they play your team and they kick the shit out of you. It just hurts a little bit. You know, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also he's a diva, so
It could be worse though. He could be a diva in the way AJ Brown is. At least Diggs is a diva, but like he'll complain but he still like runs all of his routes at full speed and still fucking tries. He doesn't complain and then be the reason his team lost because on multiple deep shots he gave up because Hurts hasn't already thrown it, so he must not gonna. It's like, or just run your fucking route, dumbass. Hate it.
Yeah, I agree. Football is strange. It's just crazy because it's like every team in the league seems like they could win just out of the blue. You know, you might go in there thinking, "Oh,
I disagree. The Saints ain't beating nobody. I know they won this week, but the Giants aren't a football team either. Jackson Dart is playing quarterback for them.
right." But
and Miami, they ain't beating nobody. I know they played the Bills well, but that's because the Bills suck.
Yeah.
Well, the Bills' defense sucks, I should say.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm saying I'm excited that we're getting some help coming because our 2 suspended players that are decent or much better than the people that are already playing are going to be coming back. So that'll help. Hopefully we get a little more pressure on the quarterbacks, and then hopefully I doubt it, but I think I don't know. Part of me thinks that Hairston's going to be a wash. So I don't know.
I hate to say it, but also good.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. It could be worse. You could have been the Ravens and chosen to take Mike Green because, well, he was a great edge rusher at Marshall, playing against me and you at tackle. Yeah, maybe you don't take the guy who got kicked off his college team for, well, he got in trouble for, SA, and then was like, yeah, if you get in trouble again, you're off the team. And then he did. And then he got kicked off the team. I feel like that's enough for me to not draft you. But hey, the Ravens took a shot, and he hasn't generated a pressure yet. So shout out. It's almost like when you play at Marshall, you don't have to play against real tackles. And you shouldn't just look at the numbers. You should watch the tape and see if he was any good at it, which he wasn't.
Right.
Shout out, though.
There you go.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing pieces of shit be bad at things.
Right. I agree.
Every time Brandon McManus or Harrison Butker misses a kick, I celebrate a little bit. It's like, yeah, fuck those guys. And then Will Reichard's kick hits a fucking cable and he misses, and it's like, what the fuck? I'm still upset. Yeah. Oh, I bet you are too. He's your kicker in fantasy.
Yes. But also the idiots on the internet. Well, the cables aren't even down there. They aren't even in the way. There's no way it could have hit the cable. I'm like, yeah, the cables are all over the fucking place. How do you think the cameras work around here? They
shouldn't be in the way, but for whatever reason, they were. It's almost like maybe for, I don't know, it's a soccer stadium, so maybe for soccer, they don't need to be as high.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because in soccer, you're normally not kicking the ball way up there.
Right.
A soccer goal is lower than the bottom of the field goal post.
The other part of me is, I don't know, as the referees that are standing there watching that football, like, fly through the air and then do a weird fucking
and
deflect
miss
in the
by
middle
30 yards? Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, nope, it missed. And didn't be like, okay, this needs to be re-kicked because it was interfered with.
Yeah.
It's an kick interference. It needs to be a re-kick. And that's crazy. I don't know how they didn't notice that.
I don't either. But, it's fine.
Must have caught the wind.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm wore out. It feels like it's been a whole week and it's only Tuesday.
Oh, I don't like being the this is soft guy, but I'm gonna be in this scenario. The Cardinals are fining head coach Jonathan Gannon $100,000 for his sideline altercation with running back Amari DiMarcado, who dropped the football before crossing the goal line on Sunday on what would have been a 72-yard touchdown run that would have won them the game. And, like, basically all that happened is Gannon yelled at him and then pushed him, I guess. And so he's getting fined. They're turning a replacement level running back who cost them the game and should probably just lose his job into a martyr for some reason and pretending like their coaches in the, I don't get it. Like,
I don't understand. Why are we
shaming a head coach for reprimanding a player who lost his team the game?
It also drives me nuts. Why are people so excited to get rid of the football out of their hands when they're you break a big play like that? I'm holding on to that fucking football as long as I can.
Like the Adonai Mitchell one, as bad as it was, at least that was just an accidental, like, oh fuck, I dropped it, which isn't great, but at least it wasn't just a haha, I scored the touchdown, throw the ball away.
Right.
Amari DiMarcado knows he's being chased and slows up and then throws his hands out, dropping the ball anyways. But even if he didn't, L'Jarius Sneed is slapping at it at the exact same moment. Because why the fuck are you slowing up? You get what you fucking deserve, dumbass.
You're being cocky and you got you got bit in the ass for being cocky. Like, get in the end zone and then you can celebrate. But still, like, celebrating before the end zone.
Dude, I swear to God. Vikings fans are like Star Wars fans. No one hates the Vikings more than Vikings fans, apparently.
Right.
I just saw a list of all of the 3-2 teams, and it's like, who's the best team at 3-2? And it's the Commanders, the Rams, the Chargers, the Seahawks, the Patriots, the Broncos, and the Vikings. And I've seen multiple Vikings fans say the Vikings are the worst team there. No. Doug, we're 3-2, and the offensive line that we just spent $200 million on has not played a game together yet. Our starting quarterback hasn't played in 3 weeks. Like, come on. Also, the Broncos. I get they just beat the Eagles, but I'm not going to overreact to that. The Eagles beat themselves, and Bo Nix still sucks.
Yeah.
You cannot definitively tell me right now Bo Nix is better than Carson Wentz. You can't. I've watched them both play.
Yeah,
They do a lot of the same things.
The same thing that happened to the Eagles happened to the Bills. They shot themselves in the foot one too many times, and they lost the game over it.
Well, it's because the Eagles are going through that cycle again. It's an issue that can happen when your head coach doesn't actively do anything. That sounds really bad. But if your head coach is not the offensive play caller, or at least the one who put in an offensive system, or the defensive play caller, that means there's going to be no continuity. And when you go to a Super Bowl, then teams hire your coaches, like they did with Jonathan Gannon and Shane Steichen. And then the Eagles got bad. Well, they went to the Super Bowl last year, and then someone took away their offensive coach again. And now they're bad because you're relying on getting lucky in the hiring process. And hiring coordinators is hard. That is why teams like the Rams and the Chiefs and the Vikings and the 49ers are always good, because their head coach does all of the play calling. So their offense or their defense is always consistent. The Vikings get even luckier because their defensive coordinator may never get another job because the rest of the league is awful.
Right.
Shout out John Elway.
John freaking Elway. Damn. Aspen must be watching a crazy movie. I could hear it. It's like rumbling through the walls. Sounds like a hurricane. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like Aspen's dad's going to be bringing a vehicle down here. I mean, he doesn't have to, but he's going to bring a vehicle down here because my truck's probably going to be down for a while.
Yeah. Nice.
Until I get all the parts, and then hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it's not down that long, because I don't really want to drive a Ford Explorer.
Why not?
To work every day. I don't know. It's fine, but I like my truck, so I just like driving my truck. So yeah. I really want to drive the Cadillac.
This fucking guy in that stupid Cadillac.
It's sweet, dude. It's like, all leather on the inside. Nice vehicle. It's got a Corvette engine in it.
There it is. There's the real reason, everybody. There's the real reason.
You get out on the highway, you can step on it, and it'll squeal the tires, the front tires. And then it has a train horn in it, so I could sneak up to my coworkers and honk the horn, scare the shit out of them. Yeah, it sounds like a great time. $1994 Cadillac DeVille. It's only got like little over 100,000 miles on it too. Mm. So, how's life in the city?
Not too bad. Been pretty okay. Had like 5 days of not doing much. That was fun. I forgot how. I forgot how
Oh
to
yeah,
not do things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
It,
you enjoyed your 5 days off, though.
eh. I cut the shit out of my finger, and it just reminded me that my body heals really fast, and it's weird. And that's why the fact that my nose is still fucked up after a year pisses me off.
Right?
So I was doing dishes, and I had dishes in the dishwasher, and there was like a bunch of silverware in the little thing, and I grabbed it, and I apparently squeezed it really hard, not noticing. Well, apparently there was a knife in there,
Oh,
and my knives are really sharp, as they should be. But so I squeezed the shit out of it, and like I cut almost to the bone. Like I didn't realize it at first. I was like, "Oh, that feels weird," and then I looked down, and there's just a puddle of blood, and I'm like, "Oh, that's not good." And like it took, I wrapped my finger in gauze and bled through it, and then bled through like 7 band-aids. I was bleeding. I was like, this isn't great. Like I ended
I've
up
been
just
there.
like taping it really tight to like tourniquet my finger. I was like, it'll stop eventually. And it did. Um, but I did that on like Saturday, cut it almost to the bone, and it is 92% healed today.
Yeah, that's part of that's because it was such a sharp blade that
Yeah, that's fair.
a clean cut will heal much faster than a
That's
dull
true.
blade cut here or serrated blade or something like that
This is
because
true.
you're not there was no tear.
Yeah,
It was just a clean cut, so therefore your body can
that's fair.
heal much better.
That's fair. I but it's also like the thing with tattoos, like everyone else I talk to, it's like, yeah, it takes me like 3 weeks to a month for it to heal. It's like, oh, mine heals in like 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Different wounds heal at different speeds. Like when I laid this finger open after sucker punching a piece of metal, um, it took forever to heal because it literally like peeled the skin back, and plus it fractured my finger and partially severed my tendon that goes through the top side of your finger there.
Yeah.
And yeah, or blood vessel, I should say, not tendon. Um, that's why it bled so much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sorry. So Jake did the thing. Ball knowers don't drop a team who didn't play. So I did the so you don't know ball, and he's like, I feel as though we had very different reasons for dropping them. So I said, did we? And he's like, yeah, very different. You're just a hater. I got higher on some teams. He's mad because I dropped the Packers even more. And I said, I'm the hater, but you dropped a team that actually won their game against a team that beat the team you're complaining about me dropping. Fucking okay, dude. I'm the hater. I don't understand why the Run the North boys question me, because every time things happen. Oh, when we pick our games every year, who's the guy who has always picked games more correctly? Oh, right, it's me. Who's the guy who gets more evaluations correct? Oh, right, it's me. Stop doubting me. I just know ball. I just know ball. I just know ball.
every once in a while, I guess.
Plus, I just refuse to talk about my misses. We're not going to talk about those.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't name one.
Tyreek Hill.
No, because turns out I was right. Never wrong, just early.
Okay. Bro literally blew his knee out just because he was a
Hey,
shit
he was
person. Doesn't mean he
bad
was
for
bad at
2
ball.
years before he blew his knee out, okay? He sucked last year, and he sucked until he blew his knee out.
Well, true. Yeah, he was funny because I seen a comment about like, you know, well, must be nice to if you get an injury like that, you just have all this money to throw at it. I'm like, bro, he's got like 47 kids. He probably don't have any money after all the child support.
Well, yeah, but he also I can't make that joke. I can't. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, NFL teams are dumb. Did you see the Seahawks Bucks game at all?
I did
Just
not
the
know.
uniform matchup from it?
Uh-uh.
Uniform Nirvana. That is all I can say. Because the Bucks are like the first team ever to wear their alternate throwbacks on the road. So
Yep.
they wore their white creamsicle uniforms in Seattle. Why am I getting Discord notifications? I should have streamer mode on, but I can't go fuck with it.
I don't know.
The amount of stupid Discord noises I've heard so far, driving me up a wall.
The little ba-doomp,
Yeah.
ba-doomp, ba-doomp.
I don't even know where it's coming from.
I hate that, like, I am, like, a part of a group or whatever, and I'll go through, and I'll silence all these groups, and then I'll have an update on Discord, and it...
Yeah.
All the shit I've done to silence all these groups gets wiped out, so I'll just be sitting here and do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's like, oh my god.
But, so...
And what's annoying to me also is a lot of times it's somebody that's streaming, and you're getting all these commenters on their Discord. I'm like, go comment on their stream. Don't comment in the Discord. Comment in the stream. Talk on your stream. Drives me nuts. Aspen will be headed to Kansas. Not this weekend, but next weekend after. So I'll be here all alone for a while. But I'll probably be doing quite a bit of elk hunting come the 15th.
Woohoo.
Yep. So.
Cheater. Are you actually going to shoot one this time, or are you just going to stare at it?
That depends on what I see. If I see anything. It'd be, karma. See all these elk early and not shoot one, and then now not see anything. But, I mean...
This Discord server needs to shut the fuck up. It's just Grayson being the problem again.
Oh, what else is new?
Well, so I fucked up our D&D game. We're supposed to be at the finale of like a big arc. And I fucked it up last week because I had plans that were much more important to me than D&D, but I still felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Grayson made plans within the last 3 days for Friday, which was when we were going to do the finale. The issue is TwitchCon is next week, so I won't be there. So, like, we're going to have waited an extra month because Grayson decided to be stupid. And can't check a calendar because he's brain dead and useless and everyone hates him. I hate that guy. Love that guy, but I hate that guy. He's so stupid. I don't understand not even like kind of checking for things. Just, oh, I see day, this must happen. And like, I would understand maybe if he tells us what concert and it's one that he, like, I missed because I went to a Sleep Token concert. Sleep Token's a British band. They don't tour in the US every year. There's a chance they never do again. I'm going to take that. But he's probably going to a concert for a band he's already seen this year. And that's going to make me upset. Because he's stupid and I hate him.
Well, I get caught where it's like I got so much going on all at the same time. And I'm trying to schedule out things. And then when one plan goes to shit, they all go to shit, and it's like, and then you gotta go with the flow basically, and a lot of times you end up like, oh shit, I forgot I was supposed to do that today too, and yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
It's been a lot better now that I've gotten Aspen in my life, because she's usually the one that keeps track of everything for me. I'll be like, all right, I'm out of here. And she'd be like, oh, don't forget you got to do this today. And I'm like, oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Oh, goodness, though. I don't get it. Well, and it's one of those things. Like, I would more easily understand if this was a one-off, like, thing you're participating in. We have played D&D every Friday for a year. If you haven't figured out you're busy on Friday nights yet, I don't know what to tell you. And I understand missing some weeks, but you also know this is like the most important week because about 12 of us are sick of this arc and ready to move on, and it just keeps getting extended. I'm not without blame on that. I missed last week. I caused it to extend, but god damn it.
It's hard when you have that many people in one group, even a smaller group, like it's just hard to get everybody together sometimes. It's, everybody has their own lives and different times, and some people work nights, some people work days,
What? What? What?
What?
So the Jets just tweeted out, cornerback Michael Carter II, concussion, and wide receiver Alan Lazard, personal, did not travel with the team to London. This does not impact either's game status. Both are listed as questionable. If they're not in London, how the fuck could it not impact their game status? What do you mean?
They traveled to London on their own. They just didn't travel with the team.
Okay.
I don't either. So do you have D&D tonight?
No.
Oh, you don't? I don't know why I was thinking you had D&D tonight.
Because you're in the group chat for the thing that isn't existing. I'll tell you about it later. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, Scooby-Doo's going to Fortnite.
Oh, boy.
What you know about Scooby-Doo?
Like Zoink Scoob.
You gonna buy Shaggy?
Really?
Oh, we're also getting Ghostface. Nice.
Oh. I'll ghost your face.
The Halloween reveals are Ghostface, Repo for some reason, and Scooby-Doo. Love that.
I get a kick out of I asked Aspen, I was like, you ever watched Wednesday? She's like, no. And
No,
so now
because
we're
it's
watching
Monday. Sorry.
God. You're dumb.
Thanks, bud.
But she's like, no, I have never watched it. So we started it, and I think she's liking it. So she's always like, oh, you want to sit down and watch a couple episodes of Wednesday with me? I'm like, yeah. But also it's October, so perfect time to watch Wednesday. And there's a new season coming, I think. Sometime
the new
soon.
season just came out.
Or maybe it already came out. I don't know. Is it season 2? Or is it season 3 that we were waiting on?
I don't know, man. I think it was season 2.
Oh, so then it's out, I think, because we just started season 2. The first episode. So excited to watch the new season. Because Wednesday's got a stalker. According to the end of the last episode.
Fair enough.
Haven't actually watched the first episode of the new season yet, so no clue what's going on yet. Shall be interesting.
That I bet it shall.
That's what I'm going to do after we get off this podcast. I'm going to go watch that episode.
Nice.
And then probably get ready for bed and work tomorrow. Yay me.
Woohoo, work. Hey, you got to cheat and take an extra day off. You're fine.
Well, yeah, but, you know, it's not for a good thing.
That's fair. That's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'd rather not have a day off and my family be alive, but
I guess.
you know, it's just something you got to live with when you're a younger being in an older family. So,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Ugh.
But I don't know. What are you having for dinner?
Probably just leftovers for like the entire week.
We got home and I seared up some deer tenderloin, and then we put it in the oven, and then that's what Aspen brought me was some deer tenderloin and some garlic bread.
Nice.
Really good, super tender.
I was gonna say, I think for a long time, the last time I will have had deer was at your house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because I don't really get to go hunting much, and Kevin doesn't go deer hunting anymore for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird to me because I thought he really enjoyed doing that, and he just kind of seems to
Goes antelope and elk hunting, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's upset.
Oh.
Apparently today, so he's got a cow tag.
Yeah. Let me guess. He ran into nothing but bulls.
He called in 2 bulls.
That'll happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough though.
Yep.
But
That it is.
ugh. Interesting. I don't know. TwitchCon's next week, so that's fun. Ooh, we may have to either do a double record or record on like Wednesday in 2 weeks.
True.
Because, oh no, I can record on Tuesday. I fly in on Monday. I forgot. I forgot what days were what. Because I fly out the 16th, come back the 20th. But I like fly out at like 7 a.m. on the 16th and fly home at like, I get home at like midnight on the 20th. Yeah. I really gave myself as much time as possible.
Fair enough.
That first day.
So have you decided if you're actually going to TwitchCon, or are you just going to go and hang out?
I don't know yet. Play it by ear. See what the rest of the people I know are going to do. And
Fair enough.
Because, yeah, it's still a little freaky seeing all the people be like, yeah, we're not going because we're scared of it. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those same people will go to any concert or anything like that, which is...
Well, so, to be fair, I get where they're coming from. I don't know. All feels weird. But, whatever. Yeah. I will at least like go to the actual con for one of the days. Sunday I probably won't because I'll go to the fourth wall thing.
Yeah.
And then Friday I will, but I think I haven't gotten like the official thing for it yet, but I think Project Hope is doing a thing on Friday night, so I'll probably go to that. Saturday is the only day I don't have a plan. Unfortunately, the Padres didn't make it very far in the playoffs, so no playoff baseball for me.
Damn.
I'm not even a Padres fan. It was just the only... I mean, I'm never going to see playoff baseball in Denver, so...
That's true.
Did I tell you about the thing the Rockies are doing for the first time in their franchise's history? So they fired their GM. Well, they took a couple extra days to let him announce that he was stepping down. They fired their GM, but they did the pretend thing. But in their statement, they said specifically that they were looking for a new GM from outside the organization, because every other GM they've hired has been somebody who was already in the building. For the first time in franchise history, they're looking away from Denver to find somebody to run the team.
Yeah, that'll make a lot of difference.
It might.
Because, I mean, well, I don't know. You still have the same shitty ass owners. So.
Well, the owner issue is weird. The biggest issue is mostly lack of overall money. But it is not an unwillingness to spend that money. They just need somebody who knows how to spend it. Maybe don't sign Chris Bryant for $300 million. Because, like, since 2020, I think it was, or maybe it was 2019, the Rockies have spent like $879 million on free agents, which is more than what their owner is like worth. So they've like tried. It's just every single one of those players is ass.
Right.
Each one of them. So like,
you know, like getting ready, like one of the best third basemen in the whole league, and then bringing in for the same amount of money, bringing in someone who's like
worse
20 times
and injured
worse.
and
yeah. Probably not the best move. You could have just kept the best guy and paid him.
There's still probably a couple years from really being able to spend money like that again, and that's okay if you can get a GM who at least understands how to evaluate some talent and not just luck into, well, we got Mickey Moniak for nothing, and it's like, yeah, the 25-year-old former first overall pick who was a free agent for no reason. Yeah, you take a flyer on those guys when you're not good. Because at worst, they're still not good and you cut them. That's it.
And you didn't pay much for them.
Yep.
So.
And at best, you get a useful player.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Dude, why is every player in the NFL copying J.J. McCarthy? Trendsetter, apparently. Drake May, after the game, what was the Patriots' mindset coming into tonight? Where else would you rather be? Man, you all heard JJ say that in week 1, and you're just like, yes, need to borrow some of that aura. It's crazy. Right. The Jaguars tweeted it out last night. It's like, guys, come on, at least, give him the quote.
Right. Do the little, dash.
Yeah, dash McCarthy. JJ McCarthy. Yeah. It's crazy. Uh-oh. I think a baseball game is getting rain delayed, or it did get rain delayed. Must have just did, because now both are happening. I want the Blue Jays to win. As much as I want the Yankees to win, because Ryan McMahon, it's also the Yankees, so fuck them. Because fuck them, that's why.
Fair enough. The Yankees.
I still want the Mariners to win it all. That's who I'm rooting for. Because they never have. And this is only the second time they've made the playoffs since 2001.
Just because you're rooting for them, they won't make it, though. So
fuck
there you go.
Fuck you.
It's true. You're just cursing them with your Vikings luck.
Fuck you. That's not true. It's not. Can't prove it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I rooted for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl last year. Once they got to the Super Bowl.
Once they got there.
Yeah.
That's different.
Well, who was I rooting for on the way there? I guess no one. I was kind of just praying on the Lions' downfall, which I got really
Right.
early, which was nice.
Right. Yep. Ugh.
I don't know.
Me either.
I blame Marvel. Oh, I saw somebody do like a tier list of NFL wide receivers yesterday based on like how they'd played this year.
Mm-hmm.
And they said like every NFL receiver. Obviously untrue. Because like there's like 7,000 of them and you couldn't fit them all on one page.
Right.
But do you want to know who they did leave out?
Jay Jettas.
Yeah, just off of it entirely.
Okay.
You know, the guy who's third in the league in receiving yards with
I think
Carson
your credibility
Wentz.
is kind of squashed after that fact.
Like, I'm sorry, he's still the best receiver in the league, and it's really not close. Go watch him against the Browns, against, you know, the best corner duo in football, and look at how he just clowns them the whole game because he's just better. I don't understand. Since 2021, it's been the who's better, Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill? Who's better, Justin Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb? Who's better, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? Who's better, Justin Jefferson or Puka Nacua? I think the constant is the guy you just give it to. Thanks.
Right. Yeah, if it's always the same name every year that you're asking that, I think you got your answer.
Ridiculous, man.
It's just everybody out there Vikings haters, including Vikings fans.
Yeah.
So everybody just hates the Vikings, and that you know, worse than even the like worse than Green Bay Green Bay actually has fans, but the Lions. How about that? There's no true Lions fans out there, right? Right? No.
I'm sure there are, but they're, I don't know, rooting for injuries or something currently.
Right. Doesn't matter how they get the Super Bowl win as long as everybody else breaks their leg and lets them have it. Lions. I don't know. Not looking forward to work tomorrow.
Why not? Works great.
Got a lot of winterizing to do. We're going through that winterizing process again, so
Real.
hopefully they get the senior skilled open so I can get applied to that and hopefully get that, because definitely gonna need it.
Fair.
It's expensive to have a house.
I remember 4 weeks ago when that coming out of our bye week for the Vikings looked scary. Now Eagles, Chargers, Lions, Ravens doesn't look that scary. The only team there that's really scary is the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore's bad, dude. That's a bad football team. And the Chargers, their defense is not great. And then their O-line completely is broken. So, yes, Justin Herbert's great. But we are the best team at getting pressure. They don't have any offensive linemen. This is good. Also, their running back is hurt. So we don't even have to worry about them being able to run the football.
Right, yeah.
And like the Eagles, until their offense actually solves their problem, don't scare me because their defense is not that good.
Yep.
The Lions might be all right. They keep beating the shit out of everybody. So I don't. Yeah, after week 1, I was very sure the Lions had fallen off, and then they've just belt to ass everybody since then. So I don't.
But also, so does the Colts. So.
Well, the Colts haven't looked like ass though. Even in the game they lost, they like beat themselves.
Yeah.
Shout out Adonai Mitchell, man. I swear he's so good. And I'm just going to keep saying it because every time I say I think a receiver's good, I'm right. I have a 100% hit rate. Shout out Quentin Johnston. It took him 3 years, but I was fucking right. Never wrong, just early.
They just needed an opportunity. A lot of them receivers just haven't had opportunities.
Look, it took Jerry Jeudy like 6 years, but I was still right. God damn it! Every year, it's like just hang on. He's very good. I swear.
Right.
I stand by. If you can get open all the time, you will be okay. You can learn how to catch. The ability to always be open is not something you can learn.
Right.
We watched this. Devontae Adams was the key. If you can win every rep with your route running, you will figure it out. I guarantee it.
Right.
Adonai will figure it out. Maybe not on the Colts, but he will figure it out.
Right.
Don't fail me, Adonai, you bastard. Oh. Did I tell you the Starbucks close to me closed?
No.
Yeah. So the one that was like right there, that, can we podcast? Is like, yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to go get a coffee. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Closest one's like half a mile away now. There are other coffee shops close by, but I don't even like Starbucks that much. I just could order on the app, so I didn't have to interact with humans.
Right. Yeah.
None of the other places have that. So, like, there are places close by, but I have to people.
You.
Yeah.
I have to people.
People. Ugh. Gross.
Get a little squeamish.
Right? What? Okay. Now I have to go stream a bunch of Call of Duty zombies.
Boy, have fun with that.
Dude. So, because like the whole thing, it was the subathon goal of like, I have to beat all of the zombies maps on stream.
Uh-huh.
I did everything right to beat Dreisendrach 3 different times and got a glitch that broke my game and I had to restart. I haven't beat any of them yet because I keep getting glitches. And Dreisendrach is the most functional one currently.
Ooh.
Gorod, there's like a 2% chance you can actually complete it at any given moment. I'm scared.
That shit would piss me off.
Is a rough go. Yeah,
I'm sure.
I also am currently having to remember how to play shooters on a controller, which is not easy either.
True.
Yeah. But hey, here we go. Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, Buffalo Bills are wearing their throwbacks this week.
Oh, nice.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently the Falcons are wearing their throwbacks too. Cheaters. Too bad the Bills aren't wearing their fucking red helmets.
I know, right? So dumb.
Oh, all right. Well, you got any other things?
Nope. I'm gonna go watch Wednesday.
That's fair. All right. Well, I guess that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.